Now, right at the top, we have some breaking news coming in. We're learning that multiple enforcement directorate raids are taking place in Jharkhand. A Jharkhand minister's aide is reportedly under the enforcement directorate's lens. The house help of Alamgir Alam secretary has been raided. Massive cash has also been recovered by the central agency, the enforcement directorate, and the recovery has been made from Sanjiv Lal's house help. Sanjiv Lal is the personal secretary of Alamgir Alam. You can take a look at the visuals on your screens right now. Reportedly, that is the cash that's been recovered. We are crossing over to my colleague for more on this. Bhavdosh is with us. Bhavdosh, tell us more about these raids. What prompted them? Do we know what case they're in connection with?
Well, as far as the investigations of the Enforcement Directorate is concerned, ED has been probing this matter, which pertains to disproportionate assets that had been accrued by a suspended engineer, a junior engineer on the Jharkhand government. He was arrested last February, and ED had found that over a period of just few years, he had purchased not only properties in Jharkhand and Kolkata, but also in Delhi, particularly in South Delhi, and in his bank account in just over a period of 1 to 2 years, he had bank accounts worth at least 31 to 32 crore rupees. Now, ED had suspected at that point of time that he was just fronting the cash, maybe of some big politicians, and yesterday evening itself, raids and searches were carried out at the premises which are linked to a domestic help of the personal secretary of Jharkhand Minister Alamgir. Now, when the premises of the domestic help were raided, huge amount of cash have been seized. Sources are saying that it could be anywhere between 20 to 30 crore rupees. It can even be upwards to 30 crore rupees. Now, ED has said that on the cases which stems from Virendra Ram, the suspended junior engineer, these searches are being carried out. Because of the huge amount of cash that has been seized, they have called in bank officers who have come with counting machines. They have also called reinforcement of paramilitary forces. But they have said that it is not the domestic help who, in fact, has hoarded this cash. It could be possible that domestic help residence was used by politicians or individuals linked to the politicians. Now, the case pertains to the files that were filed by the Jharkhand police. ED then registered a case of money laundering. But a big embarrassment for the people linked with the state government, because ultimately they have to answer from where the domestic help had managed to procure, at least from where he has managed to hold such huge amount of cash. So far, no statement from either the political parties which are in fact in the power in Jharkhand, but BJP obviously has reacted to this.
Bhavdosh, tell us more about the political statements that have been made.
Well, as far as ED is concerned, officially they have not said how much amount of cash has been seized, but sources have said that it could be anywhere between 20 to 30 crore rupees. While this cash was being hoarded, that cash could have been used for election purpose? It's still not clear. The domestic help has been, in fact, detained for questioning by the enforcement directorate, but sources have already said that it is not the domestic help who, in fact, was holding this cash. His premises were being used for the sole purpose of keeping this cash. Whether the personal secretary had, in fact, put the cash, or at least has used the premises of domestic help, all this is matter of investigation. But Virendra Ram, the person who was arrested last February, he, in fact, was in the Water Resource Department. When ED had sought his custody, they had made it very clear that he is linked to some very influential politicians in Jharkhand. During the course of investigation, they found that in his own bank accounts, or his father's bank account, around 31 crore rupees cash transaction happened. He purchased properties in South Delhi, in posh areas of South Delhi, like Defense Colony, also in Saket. He purchased properties in Ranchi as well as in Calcutta. And he was arrested. Charge sheet has been filed against him. So it's an ongoing investigation. Again, shows the kind of amount of cash that is being circulated during the course of elections. And anyway, whenever such matters happen, whenever ED investigates such matters, large amount of cash generally is seized by the agency.
All right, Bhavdosh, thank you so much for joining us and giving us all of those details when it comes to these raids and the recoveries that have made, as well as giving us background about the case and the significance of it. Now, with this, we're going to be shifting focus. The BJP